Hey guys, Dean here. I just want to do a short video and take the opportunity to tell everyone who donated to the materials to get this overflow room back up and going for Apollo. I just wanted to say thank you to y'all. Now, just in case you didn't see it in one of my previous videos, this used to be an overflow room, but something happened and they got water underneath the vinyl in the floor and it rotted out the floor and some of the walls. The Apollo Support and Rescue with a lot of the dog rescues across the country are completely over capacity right now. A lot of animals were adopted out during COVID. Then, of course, people ended up having to go back to work, and unfortunately, a lot of the dogs were returned to the rescue. On top of that, right now, with the economy and housing, a lot of people are having to move in with family, move into apartments, move out of state, and they're not able to keep their pet, so they drop them off with Apollo Sport and Rescue since there are no kill shelter. Now, the facility here was built to hold 96 dogs in an air-conditioned area, but currently they have over 129 dogs on property and 340 dogs total with fosters. Now, the awesome team here at Apollo has gone as far as pulling all the furniture out of the lobby and some of the offices and stacking crates in there to accommodate the overflow of animals. Well, I did it. I had to replace some of the framing. Ripped out most of the floor. Just left that existing floor because it's still solid, but all the rest of it ripped out. New flooring. Now we just need to raise some money. We need to get a little bit of insulation, and then I want to get those plastic paneling to put on the wall. That way they can just wipe it down, clean it, don't have to worry about water or pee or throw up or anything getting on it. Just wipe it off, be all good. I think they got somebody that's going to epoxy the floor, so I went through and siliconed around all the seams so his epoxy hopefully won't run through. But there you go, we did it. But my back hurts, my knees hurt. Luckily I had 411 Emily here that could just bend over, and she was running and getting everything for me and handing me everything, so I didn't have to get up and down. Had some knee pads. And then my buddy Oso over there, he disappeared now. He's been keeping me company all day. I think it's feeding time. They're all inside feeding. But he's been hanging out here keeping me company all day. So, but there you go, guys. We got it done. Alright, as y'all seen, we got the floor in a few weeks ago. We finally got enough funds to hopefully get all the panels in here. We need to check that insulation. We're going to have to re-insulate all of that, which we got with us. Some of this wet stuff we need to check. And then for sure, this whole bottom 2x4 and a couple of these rails are going to have to be cut out and replaced. I'm not going to replace the rails all the way up to the ceiling. So you can go through and cut it off, put in new boards, and then put an extra board next to it to support it. Now, I try to help out Apollo as much as possible, but just like everyone else, funds are really tight for me right now. But what I can offer right now is my time and skills. So with us teaming up and y'all helping raise funds to get the materials and me going and getting it done, we were able to get this overflow room back up and going again. And they'll be able to get the dogs out of the lobby and in here into an air-conditioned space. But again, I just wanted to take this opportunity to show y'all what we got accomplished working together and tell all of y'all thank you. I really do have some of the best subscribers in the world on my channel. Y'all are always so positive and so willing to help. I couldn't ask for anything more. Thank y'all so much. Now make sure y'all stay tuned because I have some really cool builds coming up that I'm working on editing the videos now. Thanks, guys. Alright, now I found using a router bit to cut out these openings for the windows like we did here. I found these are the best way to do it to get an absolute perfect cut. Whenever you are routering, you see that ball bearing rides on the lip of the edge on the inside while the blade cuts your material on the outside. So it's just perfectly flush all the way around the opening. Alright, they're going to come through and put a board up along the bottom of that wall. So we didn't put any of the rivets in, we put screws in around the bottom because they're going to run a board up a little bit and then resin the floor and resin up the walls a little bit. That way they can just come in here and hose it off and don't have to worry about the wood getting ruined. But there it is. Wish I could do something different than ceiling. I'd like to put some molding up there and make it real nice, but everything's kind of flexing and shifting and cattywampus, so, but they just need it usable, so we're not going to worry about that. May come back up here, clean up the roof, change out these light fixtures, but